just waking up, baking up to Juice Radio. Kool-Aid in my cup, check out my melody, check out my melody. Y'all don't get it, forget it, what up melody? Radio for indie or industry, R&B, EDM or MCs, hip-hop, send in your MP3s, EP singles or full CDs. Straight to rotation, cut loose. What's that radio station? The Juice. Hey, this is Kool-Aid. And when I'm in Minnesota, I listen to the radio station The Juice. Like you should.
I've been true to myself, so I've been in good health. And I watch the fake friends all fall away. Through the highs and the lows, disappointing my foes. Cause I've been waiting to prove that I can stand on my own. Them no know I gotta watch over. And every time I put my hand over, them I pray every move I'ma fall over. But I'm at them go mad to me walk over. Every trap, every enemy me I conquer. Them I try flex for me want me covered over. But I got baby step I see my grass greener. Them I steady prayer over my body. What cost them off for sit and walk. Me stack up my money. Them I pray, them I watch over. Can't stop us in the rest of them I talk over. Them I try to take me name, but the truth louder. Them mad cause them I see how God steady I bless me. See the smile on my face and my hand on my waist, not a drunken confusion. Cause the picture they paint don't match what they see clearly in delusion. I know I bring heartache to every hater who wanna see me falling, yo. Or every hater that whisper for me. There's an angel that's fighting for me. A multitude of people who praying for me. Them shots said them prayers said he not answer. Every weapon they use said he not prosper. And I war with me, I war with Jehovah. Them are steady prayer over my body. What cost them off for sit and walk. Me stack up my money. Them I pray, them I watch over. Can't stop us in me rest, them I talk over. Them I try to take me name, but the truth louder. Them mad cause them I see how God steady I bless me. I'm sorry you can't seem to be happy for me. Sincerely praying that you find the one who causes me to win. Oh, eh, oh, eh, oh, eh. It's not in the strength. Oh, eh. Then my steady prayer over my body. What cost them off for sit and walk. Me stack up my money. Them I pray, them I watch over. Can't stop us in the rest of them I talk over. Them I try to take the name, but the truth louder. Them mad cause them I see how God steady I bless me.
Hey, that's Hannah G right there, y'all. Watch over. That was lit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fan of Afro beats and that beat back there. Tack, 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 you know what I'm saying? Definitely gave a whole vibe, and I was loving it. So Shout out to Hannah G for that watch over. And shout out to Tone Butta for sending that in because that's a lit song. Gratitude. Peace, y'all. What's up? What's up? It's another Monday night episode of The Juice. So grateful to have y'all here, see y'all's faces, your smiling, happy faces. I hope y'all having a wonderful evening. I know I am. I'm grateful to be here with you guys and chat with you about some community stuff. You know what I'm saying? Talk about some things with you. And later, a little bit later, 7:45, we got Tone Butta coming through. He's gonna chat with us about some of his music, and it's been a minute since he's been on the Juice, so I'm excited to kind of get an update with him and hear all about the new art he's been creating because I'm sure he's had a lot in this time. So make sure you guys stick around and stay tuned for that as well. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about community stuff and stuff that I've been doing and thinking about, and then also get some ideas from you guys if you have them as well and you'd like to share. So first of all, I will tell you some of the stuff that I've been doing, and I made a flyer. So I have a flyer for the link up, the link up for the village, yo. So I chose Thursday. I think that would be a great day for us all to start meeting is on Thursdays. So, and then I chose Minnehaha Park as the spot. It's has a draw to me. It was that or Boom Park. Both of them, oh, I'm sorry, Boom Island. Both of them had like that's both of them were ones that came to me. And I think Boom Island, I had a conversation yesterday with a good friend of mine, and he was saying like Boom Island is really good in the summertime and Minnehaha is good in the fall. And he didn't even know why I was asking about those two spots. I was like, what do you think of when you think of these two spots? And then I was like, aha, that makes perfect sense. So I was thinking that yeah, maybe in the summertime then we'll head over to Boom Island. We'll see what happens in the summer. Hopefully we're not all in this same spot in the summer by the summer. We're making some moves by then. So for the people that are hearing this and y'all want to be part of this movement, if you think homesteading, off-grid living, sustainable living sounds like something that you're interested in, then this is a spot that you will definitely want to be a part of. This is an event that you'll definitely want to be a part of and be in tune with. There'll also be some other stuff going on, community building, just us coming together and socializing is important. And you'll find your people in that. So it just starts with just starting and us just being together. I think us being together is really the most important part of it all. So we're going to start there. You know what I mean? And so I would like to start next week. That's my goal. Unless for some reason that can't happen. Next week is my goal to begin. I thought about doing it like the first week of October, but I think the sooner we just get started, the better, It may be a little messy at first, and that's okay. We're going to start messy. I mean, I don't think anything that was ever great just was perfect from the very beginning. I think everything has its own times and phases. So, excuse me, as long as we begin, that's the most important part. Is just start getting this together and beginning the process. So I will be bringing my singing bowls because that's just, I feel like that's good too. This for me, how I envision this event. This is something I've been thinking about for quite some time, and how I envision this being is, something that is healing in many aspects, because it's not only healing the community by bringing us together, but it's also healing us, because we each have our own gifts and things that we can bring to help one another get through this this thing we call life together. And the more of us that we have together, the more of us that we have bringing what they have to the table, the better. I hate to use the term "what they have to bringing to the just what something to the table" because that's such a gross statement. But what I mean is, you know, bringing your role to the community, what you have, what talents you have, what skills you have, your love, your compassion, your passion. Yes, definitely bring your passion because that's the thing too is I don't know if y'all realize just like how minute it goes down to of people different things that we all have that we can bring and share with each other as a puzzle piece to the whole thing, you know. So just everyone, whatever you whatever you like, whatever your opinion is. We don't care about the politics. That can all be left at home because that's not something that's of importance in this realm. um, in what we're doing, it's not. We're not here to be part of the continuation of this insane matrix that we live in. We're here to break that cycle and nurture the new beginnings and the things that are happening now, not the past that we see echoed in front of us, but where we're aligning, you know? It's a great shift happening in this world and it's exciting to be a part of, you know. That's it. Life goes in cycles, you know. Everything happens in cycles. So right now we're in a cycle of things beginning to shift upwards. And even though it may not look like that right now, the world probably does look a little chaotic, but you know, that's okay. Don't be discouraged by what appears to be chaos. Because even in what seems to be chaos, there is a great divine plan. And sometimes things have to look a little less than desirable or uh, go through a transition. Let's say that things have to go through a transition stage in order to get to where you'd like to see them. And think about like a butterfly. You know, butterflies go through a transformation. And when a butterfly or a caterpillar, I'm sorry, I should say, when a caterpillar is in a cocoon, whether it's a moth or a butterfly that's going to come from that caterpillar, it goes through a transition stage in that cocoon or chrysalis where it breaks down. And when you think about that, you know, as as human beings, thinking of something breaking down is probably a bit out of our realm of thought, but because we've never had to do that kind of process, but we do it in our own way. We may not turn into goo, but in a sense we kind of do because if we're doing this right, we're breaking ourselves all the way down to the core of us so that our authenticity can be revealed, you know. And in that process it can get a little messy. Even in your own healing journey, it can get a little messy. Uh but the beautiful thing about that is although the breakdown to goo is one of the challenges that we face in this, it is something that has a lot of beauty in it because in that process we learn a lot about ourselves, who we are, our ambitions, what we want, our goals in this life. And we have time to think about it while we're little mushy goo. We have time to process and begin to create new. And that's when, you know, the butterfly is forming. when we begin to start creating new and really putting our feet on the dirt. And then the butterfly emerges, through that process. And everybody's process is going to look different. It depends on what you're looking for, what your goal is, if you're what kind of community you're looking to build, whether it's here in the United States, here in Minnesota, whether it's somewhere else in the US or somewhere else in the world. It's still going to be a process of finding one another, collaborating, coming up with our ideas and what we want to do and how we want to create this, for each of us, and then making it happen, you know, making it happen, coming together, finding ways to find funding so that we can get our land and wherever you happen to be at. And then what does your land need? Everyone's is going to need something different. And start the process of creation, which is really exciting if you think about it. It's cool what we get to do while we're creating this new way of life and this new world. We get to really start from scratch and build a new blueprint. We get to start fresh, start new, and create from there, from the ground up, literally, quite literally from the ground up. So with that is going to be some things that people are going to have to figure out. This is why it's so helpful to have people who have so many, people with different experiences and opinions and ideas and skill sets, is because there's so many aspects involved in creating a community and building something from the ground up. I just saw 1717. It's 1717 p.m. also. That was kind of cool. Um there's quite a few aspects involved in creating a community and building something new. Now, some people may be purchasing land that has structures already on it, and that's great. Some may already have electricity, that's great. Some may have like plumbing, that's great. Some may be completely bare, and that's great too, because they all have their advantages and disadvantages. There's perks and pros and cons to pretty much any situation you can think of. Even the most wonderful situation that you could think of has pros and cons to it. So each of those different scenarios is going to have their pros and cons to it, but you're going to have to this is where we get to figure out, like, who can do what and what kind of skills we each have, and how we can be of service to our new community. And so uh one of the things that we could be doing now individually to start kind of moving forward towards our goal, and part of that is maybe writing down like what it is that you are looking to create. What kind of a community is most interesting to you. There's different ways to do this. Some people will do something completely off grid. Some people still want to be a part of the grid and be on, some of the utilities and whatnot, what have you. Some people want to live in RVs and have RVs on the land. Some people want to build their homes or find a place with homes on it already. So beginning your plan and knowing what it is that you're looking to create is really helpful. It gives you a better guidance on where you can go. And then also when you start coming together with the community members, you'll be able to find one another easier because you know what you're looking for. So when you're able to know what you're looking for, you can talk about your stuff. You can talk about what it is that you want to do, and you can talk about your goals and what is interesting to you. And in that process, you shine to the people who need to see you, so that is something that you can begin doing. Also, I love personally, I love doing some research on different homesteading things. I like watching uh, some other accounts on social media that have the same type of stuff going on. They're doing homesteading, uh, or they have community based living, off grid or otherwise. And so it's nice to get some ideas and see what other people are doing, see what's been successful for them, see what has been not so successful for them. That's one of the great things about watching those types of groups and accounts, is because you get an opportunity to learn from the things that they've already gone through. And that's the whole point. That's why they post these things, is because they are experiencing this and they would love to be able to share their experiences so that other people don't have to go through the same type of stuff, or they have a more educated idea of what they want to do and how they can make it happen. And so there's a lot of really great homesteading groups out there, and community building groups out there, and also pages of people who share their journey. And yeah, I highly suggest getting yourself involved in some of those things. I think you'll be grateful that you did. Uh, I guess this is like a tip I'm being uh, that I'd like to give you, and that is creating a list. When you go to save a video on social media, now they allow you to create lists. So if you just create a list that says whatever you want it to say, to remember that it's for your community building, village building, homesteading, whatever uh, information, then you can more easily reference it and keep it organized so that it's easy to find those tips and tricks. I have a gazillion of those lists, y'all. I have a list for like everything. Seriously. My food one is the most full, though, of things that I just want to eat. You know what's so funny is I'll go through that and I find that I have the same things. Well, not all of the same things, but some things on there I will have saved multiple times. And it's like, girl, make it already. Although a lot of that stuff I don't eat anymore, so it doesn't even make sense. Now I have a whole different list specifically for things that I'll actually eat. It's funny, which is crazy because I still enjoy making those things even though I don't eat them. I enjoy making the things that I eat too, though. So there's that. I still get to cook. Well, I've been not eating a whole lot of cooked food lately, but yeah, some cooked food still. So my son eats all the things that I used to eat still, so I get to cook for him. That's fun. I actually started a series on Snapchat, like the things that I don't eat but still cook. um. So, anyways, back to the community, and yeah, so finding those kinds of groups and social media pages that share that stuff is kind of nice. It's cool. Gives you something to look at and something to base yourself off of. Uh, Another thing is just talking with other people that you know. Sometimes we don't talk about things because I think some people, and this may not be for everyone, but some people may have a little bit of a fear of speaking to people around them, in fear that they may judge them or whatever. But I just want to encourage you to not be concerned about that. This is not, this isn't, this isn't going to be for everyone, and that's okay. That's okay if it's not for everyone. But if it is something that's calling to you, that's for a reason. So I just would urge you to just look into that within self and see if you feel like it would be worth losing an opportunity to fulfill something that you feel inside of you as a necessity or something that you really want to do, um, just for the fear of what others may think. Um, because, we get so much time in this avatar before the expiration date. So, uh, I just encourage you to do as much as you can that you are drawn to do as possible. Literally. And I say that about anything, not even just community stuff. I mean, if you are drawn to, picking up a paintbrush again, I was, so I picked up a paintbrush again. Pick up your pencil and draw, pick up a bicycle and start bicycling, pick up a basketball and start playing basketball. If you feel a calling to something, I just highly urge you to not waste a moment in deciding to do it, to take that leap, because ultimately, at the end of the day, you will never regret doing something that made you feel good. You'll never regret doing something that was, from the heart and a passion of yours. But it is easy to not listen to that calling, and to just ignore it, and then regret it later. And regret is something that is very difficult sometimes to stop feeling. you know that's one thing about being a human, is that guilt, regret, shame, those things have a tendency to like to pop up on people. And if it can be avoided by fulfilling your call, then why not, right? What else did you come here for? To Netflix and chill all your life? I don't think so. I don't think so, darling. I mean, maybe somebody is here to Netflix and chill for their whole life. And if that's the case, then cheers to you, darling. Cheers to you. But for the rest of us, um, we got shit to do, y'all. And I don't know if you noticed the state of the world, but things are not necessarily getting prettier at the moment. Not quite yet. So it's best for us who are being called to do so to start setting up our communities so that we can get out the way. It's time to get out of the way. Move out the way. Scooch or scooch to the outer line. The outer line, realms of safety in community, and having our own gardens and growing our own stuff and educating our children and spreading love. Spread as much love as you can. Love is really the answer. And no matter the question, I was just talking with someone about this the other day, like that love is always the answer. No matter the question, love is the answer. And it's true. And I know myself, I forget this sometimes too, and I have to remind myself of that, because regardless, I'm still a human having a human experience. Well, I'm in a human body having a human experience. So I do sometimes have human pulls, and we are conditioned in our lives to judge people, or to, you know, poke fun at people or whatever. And every once in a while, we get a reminder. So gratitude, because I received a reminder today, actually, for something along those lines. And I'm always grateful for those, especially when they're gentle reminders. The gentle reminders that you can go, oh, that message was for me. Like, if you can really be honest with yourself and be like, oh, that message was for me, because I know I did or said some shit that was right along those lines. So that was definitely a message for me. If you can be honest with yourself and check yourself, that is the fastest way for you to really be more in tune, more self-aware, and grow. Like, for real, for real. That's one of the beauties of being human, and is that you get the opportunity to change your mind, change your perspective, change your opinion, change your course, change your path at any moment. Mid sentence, if you'd like. As a matter of fact, some of the most profound healers and growers in this world are people who are willing to change their mind, change their perspective, change their opinion in the middle of a conversation, in the middle of a sentence, even. That's something that I strive to do. I'm not always perfect at it, but I strive to do that because that to me is a very high level of growth. That to me says, okay, this person is not fucking around with like growing. Because if you're willing to say, you know what, something that you just said actually makes me look at the world different or makes me look at this scenario different. I keep seeing double digit numbers too, 31, 31. I saw 29, 29 when it was 729. Like, that's it's cool. Okay, and that's 731 and I saw 31, 31. It's probably gonna happen all night. It must be like perfectly like synced up like that, I suppose. It makes sense when you start the show at the top of the hour. Um, for sure. So, anyways, yeah, growth is good, yo. If you can change your opinion mid sentence, mid thought, mid conversation, it's a powerful thing. It's a powerful thing to be fluid and flexible and willing to change, willing to grow, willing to see things from a different perspective, willing to be compassionate. Man, those things are invaluable. They're invaluable. And like I was saying, that is to me a true sign of somebody who is in tune with themselves and aware when they can say something that you said just was so profound that I've formed a new opinion, or I've formed a new perspective, or I feel inspired. I love I love when I get the opportunity to tell someone that something they've done or said inspired me. Are you kidding me? That I think is probably one of the most amazing compliments that could ever be received, is that you've inspired someone. Especially if it's excuse me. I should say if it's for good. Personally, that's my personal opinion. If it's something positive, I would love that if someone felt inspired. I love when someone inspires me to do positive things. I would definitely not want to inspire somebody to do something negative. That to me would be not something that I aspire to inspire. It's not something I aspire to inspire at all. I aspire to inspire with love and from a place of love, rooted in love, for the pursuit of love and the use of love. Because ultimately, love is the answer. If we could just all love each other just a little bit more, if we could all love ourselves even just a little bit more. And that's really where it starts, y'all, is being able to love yourself. When you can love yourself more, you can love others more. And you know how that just reminded me of thinking of my own story, how I learned a lesson today about compassion. And it really, reflecting back on that, it makes me wonder, like, how much compassion then am I not having for myself in some way? Because that projection of not having compassion for someone else would be a projection of self, you know? That means that there's probably something inside of me where I'm not showing myself some compassion for something. So therefore, if I cannot have compassion for self, what makes you think I could have compassion for someone else? How can you give something you don't have? It all starts right here within this space. Your Eunice. It starts right here within self. Having love for self, having compassion for self, you know, creating a safe space for yourself to be your authentic self. You must first create a safe space within yourself to be your authentic self in order to project your authentic self to the world and in order to accept others for their authentic self and provide a safe space for them to be authentic. So, obviously, somebody needed to hear that because here it is. So, it starts right here. Have love for yourself, have compassion for yourself, be kind to yourself so that you may have love and compassion and be kind to others as well. The frequency that you are is affects everything around you, and you get to choose what that is. You get to choose how you'd like to resonate, how you would like to omit, what energy you'd like to, emit into the world. Um, and so choose wisely, especially now, because we are in this stage of what is, without getting too deep into it, is somewhat of a limbo stage where we get to decide and choose where we would like to be. And so this is your opportunity to decide, like, do you want to be on the side of energy that says, love is important, love is the answer, love is the goal, compassion is something that you choose to be, or would you rather be on the side that is against that chooses not to be compassionate, that chooses anger and violence and fear and utter disdain? It's a choice. And does that mean that every single time, you're just always going to make these perfect choices and decisions and you're just never going to feel, frustration or anger or disdain for someone? No, it doesn't. Because again, you're in a human avatar that has human emotions and some forms of human limitations that you deal with. You know what I'm saying? And it's a side effect, so to speak, of being able to be on this earth plane and walk this physical earth plane. Some of the side effects of having this human bodies is dealing with human things, like feeding it or watering it, taking it outside, no, taking it for a walk, no. But you do have to deal with some of these human side effects, and sometimes that means that you have thoughts that are not necessarily positive, but you get the opportunity when those things arise to choose to rise above it. I say things that are not so nice sometimes. I think things that are not so nice sometimes. And I sometimes I get reminded, gratefully, typically gently reminded, um of my display of humanness that was unkind or not compassionate. And when I'm reminded of that, I get the opportunity now to make a choice. Do I want to firmly root in that, double down on it, right? So to speak, by allowing it to continue or letting it stay there for the world? Or do I choose love? Do I choose a new path? You know, once we've spoken words, can they be unspoken? Depends on how you look at it. That depends on how you view the world and what your knowing of the world is, your perspective of things. Because I choose to believe that, can the words be taken away? Kind of, yeah. The energy of it can be removed and it can be replaced with something better. And there are ways to create positive change in that lesson, because that's what it is ultimately. There are always lessons in these scenarios. Do you choose to see the lesson? That's the part that we have to that we get to be aware of, is if we choose the lesson, if we choose to learn the lesson or not. If you don't choose to learn the lesson, you choose to just go through the lesson again and again and again, you will. And that's your choice. That's your choice. At some point, though, you have to ask yourself, do I want to keep learning this lesson? Or would I like to take this lesson, put it in my pocket, move forward, and see what else there is to learn? Because, honey, can you imagine how vast this educational curriculum is? I mean, you're a human on Earth. Like, there's so many things that you can learn, so many avenues that you can choose, so many lives that you get to live, if you so choose. If you so choose. It's all about your choices and what you want for your life, your intentions, you know? And no matter what, all roads lead back to you. All paths lead back to you. You may get detoured for a moment or two, but you're always going to come back to that same path that leads back to you. Because ultimately, that's what it's about, is learning you and learning how you can be the best version of you on this earth. You know, being the best version of you on this earth, you know, it's going to be different every day. But you whether you believe it or not, or realize it or not, you transform not only your life, but lives around you. People see you changing. They feel you changing. It inspires them to change too. Sometimes they don't even realize that they're inspired. And that's some of the coolest part. I think that's one of the coolest things, is when they don't even realize that they're inspired. They just start changing. And I've seen that happen in people that I love very much. And that's always a cool thing to watch. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna play a song and do a quick music break while we wait for Tone Butta to come through, and then we will be back with him after just a couple minutes here. This song right here is called "I Won't Fold" by Robson Q. Check it out, Minnesota artist right here, Robson Q. I Won't Fold. Right here on the juice. Keep it locked in, y'all.
Hey, hey, hey. Demons attacking me, yo, the devil's
so bold. Pressure surrounding me every day, I won't fold. Walk through my city and feel the weather so cold. Christ walking with me every day, I won't fold. Demons attacking me, yo, the devil so bold. Pressure surrounding me every day, I won't fold. Walk through my city and feel the weather so cold. Christ walking with me every day, so send you withstand anything you send to me. Eye up the storm, peaceful and serenity. Homeboy backstab, switching up his energy. Used to be a friend to me, turned into my enemy. Rob me, humble, Jesus really need your help. I won't rumble, play the cards that I am dealt. Royal Rumble, everybody for themselves. Concrete jungle, through it all his presence felt. Yep, life goes on, Jesus with me through it all. Hood star, well known, inner circle mighty small. Head high, no fear, most of all will never know all the trouble that I faced, cause I never let it show. Bills due, cash low, finding ways to still survive. Back against the wall, situations where I thrive. Circumstances unforeseen, out of nowhere knock me down. Referee don't count me out, I done got up off the ground. Each day I pray, in the morning when I wake. Lord, lead my way, let me know which road to take. In the end I win the game, patiently I sit and wait. Enemies they taking aim, bullets will not penetrate. Nah, demons attacking me, yo, the devil so bold. Pressure surrounding me every day, I won't fold. Walk through my city and feel the weather so cold. Christ walking with me every day, I won't fold. Demons attacking me, yo, the devil so bold. Pressure surrounding me every day, I won't fold. Walk through my city and feel the weather so cold. Christ walking with me every day. Won't fold.
Miss a good thing till it's gone. Now I'm stuck sitting here thinking what went wrong. I had a good man, he was right there in my grasp. How could I mess that up? I just don't understand. Cause when you got it, you don't want it, ain't that how it goes? So then you switch up, but you slipped up, bitch, you must be slow. How you picky and still choose the ones that's iffy? Can't identify real love if it came and slapped you with the blicky. Oh. He's my homie, love a friend. It's like a sin to me, don't know what's got him into me. Just like a game, take another spin. Steady losing, though I'm playing to win. Love how it's killing me, this toxic masculinity. He says I'll never have a good thing, but he's wrong. So I'm stuck sitting here knowing all along. He was a good man, he was right here in my hands. Prayed to God that I could have him in advance. But when I had him, I ain't wanna make that how it go. Instead I slipped up, picked the one that's only meant for show. This ain't new to me, quite frankly, this is true to me. Tried to leave him double back, put on that red nose like a goofy. Oh. No, not again. But I love him, he's my homie, love a friend. It's like a sin to me, don't know what's got him into me. Just like a game, take another spin. Steady losing, though I'm playing to win. Love how it's killing me, this toxic masculinity. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just can't keep loving on you. More I wanna change my ways, it only stays the same. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just can't keep loving on you. More I wanna change my ways, it only stays the same. Stays the same. No, not again. But I love him, he's my homie, love a friend. It's like a sin to me, don't know what's got him into me. Just like a game, take another spin. Steady losing, though I'm playing to win. Love how it's killing me, this toxic masculinity.
Look, I decided to take a leap of faith, and I never landed. I'm fly as a bird, I'm high as a bird, and highly favored. But it wasn't my time to shine, so I waited my turn. Sat back and observed, yeah, and I got to work. And before I sign on your dotted line, put some respect on my check, yeah, cause I know my worth. Out of a munch, only what I deserve. I ride the beat like I ride in a hearse. I buy the bag of beat, boy, I come with this heat, you might need to earn. I let it burn, and as long as my family proud, I'm sitting here laughing. Just like my daddy, cause we go grind, you know we go work. Long as he proud of me, that's all that matter. But all your chit chatter, but not my concern. Never no negative words from her. She probably salty because she got curved. You probably thought he was finished and done. He started to doubt me, I promise it made me go hard as ever. Opening night, I gotta buy me an opening fit, man. I hope I don't splurge. I'm reaching heights, I know eventually I gotta fall. I hope it don't hurt. Hoping I don't stay down on the bottom. I hope I return. It's opening night. Hoping I go to bed or wake up tomorrow like over the night. Hoping you not trying to argue with me, dog. You know what you right. Ain't seen her in a while, she know what's on sight. She know that I'm busy as soon as I finally get that day off. She get the whole night, almost time, this is the night. Clear my mind, I'm finna get right. Yes, yes. Hoping I shine, they dimming the lights. Yes. Wish I could give you this feeling, I promise this shit is the best. I got this weight on my chest, I'm pushing it off me. Promise you that's not a flex. Yes, yes. Damn, but you gotta be so analytic. All you gotta say is you don't get it. Out here acting like a critic. Yes. I'm done trying to prove to y'all that I've been gifted. Half of y'all ain't know I existed. Now my name be selling tickets. Yes. I'm thankful to myself, I stay committed. And I'm sorry if I've been distant, I hope you don't get it twisted. I don't have hate in my spirit, I only hate flying spirit. Opening night, and we been sipping, I hope I'm still coherent. Yes. Standing ovation, a big celebration, pick up your libation, I'm making a toast. I put in hours and hours perfecting my craft and make sure I give you the most. I make it look easy, but trust and believe me, if you tried to beat me, I know you would choke. I don't wanna settle, I wanna do better, a whole nother level, I'm talking about growth. It's opening night and not enough space to type the way I feel in this post. Think about friends and all the parties I missed and places that I couldn't go. Sorry, but I gotta miss it, I'll be there in spirit. Damn, I feel like a ghost. I hit the stage and I float.
Well, y'all, that was Darius Dotch opening night right there. Before that, Imade Toxic. Y'all, it's almost 10 minutes past the time. So we're gonna wait a couple more minutes for Tone Butta to show up, and then I'll come through and wrap stuff up if he doesn't show. So we're gonna check this song right out here, C Nova. I'm gonna play this one. I don't think I've played this song yet of hers. Suitcase Lady. We're gonna play Suitcase Lady because I don't think I played this one yet. So this is C Nova right here, y'all. Suitcase Lady. Check it out right here on the Juice. Keep it locked in. Back in a minute.
She got a suitcase, baby. I call her Suitcase Lady, cause she always catching flight, always reaching new heights. She got a suitcase, baby. I call her Suitcase Lady, cause she always catching flight, always reaching new heights. Packing all the bags and she headed to the airport. Hopping on the flight to know how long she'll be there for. She just on a mission. Yeah, baby on a mission. And she packing all the bags and she headed to the airport. Hopping on the flight to know how long she'll be there for. She just on a mission. Yeah, baby on a mission. Yeah, and she the type to tell you I love you, then leave you. Cause she don't never really need you. And she don't mean to mislead you, but there's a lesson in it that she gon' teach you. Yeah, cause Shawty on a mission. Over you, Shawty never tripping. You just got caught slipping on your pimping. Cause for her, every time you gon' give in. She gon' tell you that she love you, that she'll leave by the morning. Don't get in your feelings, cause baby just exploring. And she'll be hopping on the next flight. New city by tomorrow night. She take a pic, catch flights, not feelings. Never post who she with, never to reveal it. Next stop, is she back in my city? Damn, I just hope she leave it with me. She got a suitcase, baby. I call her Suitcase Lady, cause she always catching flight, always reaching new heights. She got a suitcase, baby. I call her suitcase lady. Cause she always catching flights, always reaching new heights. Packing all the bags and she headed to the airport. Hopping on the flight, don't know how long she'll be there for. She just on a mission. Yeah, baby on a mission. And she packing all the bags and she headed to the airport. Hopping on the flight, don't know how long she'll be there for. She just on a mission. Yeah, baby on a mission.
It's just perspective. You don't fly this high, you don't see what I see, you don't know what I know. It's just perspective. You don't move like this, you don't link with them, you don't go that low. It's just perspective. You never thought this way, you're not exposed to that. Your brain moves too slow. It's just perspective. Yeah. Perspective. Ride. Gave my life to this, of course it matters to me. It's gonna be productive if you chatter with me. If we say we homeboys, well then I want my sons around you. Take to the grave the dirt that I've done around you. When you get around real niggas, do you belong? I inventory my soul, and the feeling is gone. So with that, I accept the challenge to be the balance to all of this sucker shit. I had enough of it, I don't fuck with it. Too much hypocrisy against my philosophy. No one is the boss of me. I'm about my ownership, apostrophe. A lifestyle without integrity is lost on me. It's sad, cause your favorite rapper would testify. Because he's petrified, where being honorable would take him. It would shake him and break him to the core. They don't make them like they make them no more. My perspective. You don't fly this high, you don't see what I see, you don't know what I know. It's just perspective. You don't move like this, you don't link with them, you don't go that low. It's just perspective. You never thought this way, you're not exposed to that. Your brain moves too slow. It's just perspective. Yeah. Perspective. Ride. And did I mention these niggas just want attention? These bitches too, I'm in the bigger moves, I'm talking the right kind. Only my goals and my sight lines. I think on them, then I type mines in a no sap. So you all just mediocre, you could quote that. Just my unpopular opinion, fuck the blowback. I go horse on these niggas, I got no remorse for these niggas. The source is considered, my course is continues. As now I'm getting larger in taste and weight. Although I'm skinny fat, I'm a don, so no need to get into that. Now I'm here in the pitter pat of Jason and Johnny's feet. My progression was no small feat. We'll determine where we'll all be. Kit Kat called me. This was a collective reflective of my perspective. It's just perspective. You don't fly this high, you don't see what I see, you don't know what I know. It's just perspective. You don't move like this, you don't link with them, you don't go that low. It's just perspective. You never thought this way, you're not exposed to that. Your brain moves too slow. It's just perspective. Yeah. Perspective. Ride. Perspective. If the opportunity came to exchange brains and exchange minds, you'll take it in a second. Perspective. Yeah. Perspective.
Wayne.
Perspective.
Yo. Minnesota artist by way of Illinois. I always wanted to say that, but I feel like that's only like I don't feel like only boxing announcers get to say that, so I just got to. Well, I don't think Tone Butta's coming through tonight, y'all. So we are gonna wrap things up. I love that song Perspective, and we were just talking about being able to shift your perspective at any moment. So that song seemed super fitting for a nice full circle. So anyways, I hope to see y'all come out to the events and start coming together, building community. I love to see y'all there. I love to be a part of it. I would love to have you be a part of it. I would love to just connect with everyone and start spreading love, start spreading hope, unity, community, joy, peace, all the good stuff. Start helping one another. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Start supporting one another, promoting one another, purchasing from one another. This is what it's all about. So let's get it. How much longer do you want to wait? What more do you need to see? What more do you need to see that the key is us unifying? Unity is the key. What more do you need to see? For fucking real though. Shit. I'm so just like, yeah. If you knew the frustration and then just so over with the games that I am, I don't want you to feel it, but I wish you just knew. So I didn't have to keep explaining it. But it's time, y'all. It's beyond time. So let's get it. Okay. I will see y'all this next Monday coming up. If you have a business and you would like to get on the juice and talk about your business, I'd love to have you on. I'd love to support you. I'd love to promote you to the village and the people so that people can purchase from you and support you and all the things. So send me your information, send me a bio, send me a website if you have it. That'd be awesome. To the juicebookings@gmail.com. Include where you're from, your name, your business name, some information about it would be awesome. And, excuse me, same if you're an artist and you make music. If you have an organization, same thing. If you're an artist and you make music, send me MP3s with your artist name, social media information, and where you're from to the juicebookings@gmail.com. I forgot to mention social media information for businesses and organizations, but same thing, guys. Just send me your stuff so that I can tag you and follow your pages and help support you as well. So that's what I'm doing here, guys. I don't do all this and keep this platform, paying for this platform and keeping it going because I don't want to see us win. I do it because I know we can win. And I know that we can come together. And I know that we can see what's happening here with our eyeballs and our senses that tell us pattern recognition is. I know we can. So that's why I'm here talking to you right now. I will get the flyers going or put out so that you guys can start planning for Thursdays. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you all, meeting you all. If you want to be a part of this in some way, if you want to sponsor or you want to bring some kind of cool healing modality, if you do singing, sound music is sound healing as well, or you do spoken word. Spoken word is awesome. I would love to have some spoken word. Yeah, bring it. Let's get it. If you have a massage chair and you want to provide some massages, let's get it. Let's do it. That's why we're here. That's the whole point. So I love y'all so much. We have a wonderful rest of your week. Peace, love, and positive energy in your journeys, travels, and interactions, and all that you do. I will see y'all next Monday, and I am going to end the show tonight with Gwen Yvette. All right. Wait, no, I like this song she sent me, Big Girl World. I like this song. So we're going to play Gwen Yvette. She's a South Carolina artist, very talented. Y'all, this is going to make you want to get up out your seat and dance. So get up out your seat and dance. Have fun. Enjoy it. Gwen Yvette, Big Girl World, right here on The Juice. I love y'all. Have a fabulous week. Peace to you all. Peace.
Might not be your cup of tea, but while you checking for her Cause there's a